In today's episode, we'll be exploring a McDonald's that opened in 1981 and permanently closed in the mid-2000s. Now it is abandoned and a true time warp of McDonald's vintage design that you won't find anywhere else. Now let's go inside and start our exploration.
All right, guys, now we're all set up. We got our light going because it's pretty dark in here, but I'm so glad we got inside this McDonald's. The reason why is because it's not like any of the other abandoned McDonald's. This one is literally stuck in time. This one is definitely considered retro. I almost don't remember a lot of the interior styling in here. It's just so different that it's been abandoned so long. It was never converted into the new modern McDonald's. So we got to look into how these old McDonald's look, and I'm really excited for that. So let's get started. We're starting off right in the heart of the McDonald's. Right where you would walk in, the main part. Of course, we're going to start at the main part.
I've actually never, I've also never seen a McDonald's that looked like this.
I mean, like, look at this tile. I mean, I would love to, you guys start commenting and let us know, like, have you ever seen tiles on a McDonald's like this? I have not in my lifetime at least. So that's definitely really old, and they're all still intact, which is really surprising. You might hear some loud trucks and stuff going by. We apologize about that. This is on a main road, so we can't avoid those sounds. But yeah, they don't even have like the order here, not here, and like pick up here things, and there's no registers and stuff like that, but it doesn't have the traditional signage that would usually be here, which is really interesting. I guess whatever I just said, a cash register would have been here. But before we go in the back, let's start by going this way. Right. Let's go into the main dining area because that's what we are going to remember the most, or not remember the most. But this is the front door. I'm not even going to go right there because it's just this little strip before I'm going in. You hear that too, right?
I think that's the wind, like, pushing on
stuff. So, like, it literally sounded like somebody was walking in here, which is kind of weird, but it can't be. Yeah, I hear it a lot over there. It's probably just the wind blowing things in a weird way where it really seems like it is, but it's really not. So that's why I just looked in this area, because we haven't even, like, looked here yet, so I just want to make sure nothing was in here that I wasn't aware of. So, yeah, it's a little dark in here. But look at this dining area.
This is cool.
There's a little bit of graffiti, but wow, wholly different. I mean, literally, like, look at these chairs for one. They're wooden. You see that? They're literally wood chairs. I've never in my life have seen a McDonald's with wood chairs. They've always been metal and like a color or something like that.
There's still names on those little cutout leaves.
Even this is wood.
Wow.
Look, this is wood. And this, I've never seen this in a McDonald's either. Yeah. This is such strange wallpaper. But yeah, Shady, Lindsay, Rhonda, Eric, Patricia, Tyler, and everybody else. Their names are still up here. It's been a minute, but they have it all over this. I wonder if that was workers' names or if that's people that donated to something. You know,
probably
donate, and then maybe to the Ronald McDonald House. As you can see, we have a little bit of flooding, a little bit of water and stuff. I chose the wrong shoe wear for this. That's okay. This is cool though. Look at this.
Yeah, that's interesting looking.
Look at the top. Like, what is that?
Yeah, I've never seen something like this before.
That's so different and weird. Like, And the fact that it goes around and you would have sat around, like, I've never seen even a layout like this. Like, let's forget like the design aspect. I've never seen a layout this way either.
I feel like I have a deep memory of something like this. We used it on this side too.
Yeah.
But not in this color and stuff. But I've seen something like this in an old McDonald's.
Seems like green was their seat colors from, they're very faded, but you could tell that this was a green with these wooden seats. And I'm surprised that this place is holding on for how long it's been abandoned. Clearly it's been abandoned a really long time. I mean, look at this garbage thing. You gotta pull it. Look at this big pull thing. Usually you don't have to pull it. You just, you know, you just shove it in. There's a spider crawling around in it.
Any
There's no
trash?
garbage. I don't think so. I think it's empty.
Yeah.
They took the bin out. Well, look at these booths. These are just like, oh no, they ripped them off. I thought these were about to be stools. They're not stools. All those, they like ripped off the main chair part. It looks like the other chairs. Like these wooden.
A lot of wood.
Wooden booths. Yeah, wood is crazy, right?
It's crazy how much has changed with McDonald's.
A lot has changed. This would have been the side entrance.
It was tripped.
It's all boarded up and stuff. But you can never enter those side entrances ever. Anyway, they're always locked.
Look at those cobwebs.
Oh my God.
Wowzers.
That shows how long it's been abandoned.
Just look at it from this side. It looks so creepy.
Now, if there wasn't that graffiti right there, it would look amazing. It still looks amazing, but I'm gonna take some photos and remove the graffiti, Photoshop, make it look brand new again. Not really brand new, but you know what I mean. So obviously this is where the little bathrooms are gonna be. This might be disgusting. It may not be disgusting. Women or men? Pick.
I don't care.
Going with women.
Oh, it doesn't look that bad.
Welcome
From
to
here.
the bathroom.
Closet probably already had like the mop and stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm really surprised actually at how clean it is. Well, clean, quote unquote. This is old, just,
The color.
yeah, look how, it's the door. It's like, this is old. You got 2 stalls in here, and yeah, those toilets are pretty,
We've seen worse.
yeah.
Look at the floor here. It's like starting to eat away.
I guess that's just water,
Yeah,
like
damage.
deteriorating it. I don't know if it's more so a termite thing. This one's gross too. But
Yuck.
you never expect them to be clean. Of course, there's always like somebody that decides to use it after it no longer is. They even smashed out some of the sink.
Yeah.
It's probably really sharp. But the mirror is not smashed.
It's intact.
Wow. Now, do you think the boys' bathroom is going to be worse?
Probably.
Or, let's go see. We'll bet on it.
Here.
1, and
It's a different color. I like this color a lot more than the female's bathroom, but I can tell already this one is going to be a lot more damaged. Well, the mirror is still intact in this one.
oh, and the sinks too. They didn't smash the sinks.
And then the color of this hand dryer is like a darkish brown, right?
Yeah, it's a brown. Yeah, the colors in here are better. The other one's light blue.
Yeah. Now, someone stole a
urinal? Yeah. Who does that? Guys,
They're probably worth something, you know?
explain to me a reason to steal a urinal from an abandoned McDonald's.
To sell it to Burger King. Now, this is obvious signs of people looking for wires and certain metals they can sell. When they start digging through the walls and stuff like this.
You can see right to the other room, which we'll get to.
Yeah,
and then see a little bit, it's actually another little bathroom.
Yeah. I doubt they had any luck, being that there's not much space in between the wall here. But let's see what's back here. It's your little toilet. Wow, yeah, this is a lot worse than the female's bathroom.
Yeah.
I like the little privacy you have, though. It's only one toilet, so this was a pretty small McDonald's, I guess. And you said there was another one through here?
It looks like it, yeah. When we go in the back, there must be like an employee bathroom.
Maybe. Wow. Alrighty. What's this door? Probably another closet. Let's see if we can open it. It is locked. So, let's head back out until the creepy Mickey D's. Alrighty. This is really creepy. It's so dark in here right now, although it's light out because of all the boards on the windows and stuff, but the doors are just wide open. So I guess let's cut through here.
Well, what is this? Is this like a private room?
I do not know. Doesn't look inviting, but we're going in.
Yeah, we'll check it out. Then we'll go back to the front.
Anyone in here? It's pretty dark. Oh, wow. This was probably one of those like party rooms.
It had to have been, because this is unusual.
Turn this way. Look at that.
Wow, like little mushrooms. Little teeny, it's definitely kids.
Yeah.
Look how little the ground this is.
Yeah.
Like, stand next to it. It's like not even up to your knee.
Wow, I can't believe we're in here. I've never seen a McDonald's this old.
I mean, like this weird, like, what is that called? There's a word for this type of,
I don't know.
You know what I mean? It's almost like a fence, like a white picket fence. There's like...
Very interesting. And here's another side with little mushrooms. The tables are gone, so they probably reused them or sold them, you know, to another location. But I have never seen this. This is cool. It doesn't look very, you know, kiddish though. Like there's no paintings or unless it was taken down. But it's pretty dark in here, you know, just bricks and whatever that pattern is, and then your chairs in the corners. I'm assuming there was probably more scattered around this room, but this is pretty cool. I like this.
I think this is awesome because I've never seen something like this before in a McDonald's.
And you gain a lot more appreciation with how McDonald's are currently looking. You know, they update them like every year. And the more they update them, the more plain the interior looks, you know? Did you see that picture of like the new kids like play section?
Yeah.
It's just tablets like on the wall. There's a corner like this with a chair and like a tablet on the wall. That's insane. But yeah, this is a cool room, I guess. Let's move on. I'm in love with this wallpaper. It's so random. It's like nothing to do with McDonald's, but it's cool. All right, a lot of stuff from the ceilings on the floor here.
He's wearing Crocs as well.
Yeah, we didn't really, you know, made a smart decision with.
We just ran out of the car.
Crocs. But these little chairs right here have fabric still on it. And like she said, it looks like a dark green.
That's weird the way that they're...
Yeah.
You can see with this one, though, how the table top would have been.
Wow, man. Now I want to see a McDonald's like this, like, you know, active. Or just old pictures of this place.
I think you're only going to get old pictures because McDonald's literally upgraded they want every single McDonald's to be new and modern, and I think this is the only way that you're going to see these kind of old retro McDonald's.
And like I said, for some reason, it feels like they're updating them like every year or so. It's like they don't know what to do with it. But wow, this is like a time capsule basically, besides the graffiti. This is even before our time because obviously we've never seen a McDonald's like this. So if you have, let us know. This is pretty cool. So yeah, let's head on this way. There's more chairs and little booths through this way. These are such small seating, like
It's
seating
cute.
areas.
Look at this little thing. This can't be the top.
Yeah, that'd be the bottom of it.
Imagine trying to eat on this little square.
This is pretty small, you know, like how many people can fit there? I guess there was more seating, like on this side.
I think it's equivalent to what that
Oh,
booth.
yeah. It was pretty tight. But they made it work with the space they had, you know. On this side, there's been more booths. They're obviously gone. There's a lot of mold in here, but there's also a lot of airflow, so that's good. Whew. A bunch of stuff is missing. Again, they probably sold them or reused them at different locations. This one's pretty intact, though. The chairs are still basically fully intact. Still spins. I wish we found something with the name McDonald's on it, but if there was anything like that, it's probably long gone or destroyed.
You know what I'm seeing though? Like the correlation with the destruction. This is all nice.
Yeah.
The roof above it is intact.
Oh, you're right.
Then look at this roof. There is none. And then all the wood is decayed. If it was metal, it wouldn't be decaying like this, but it's
Right.
all wood. So depending on where it's placed, it's not going to make it if it's
Yeah.
under the water.
This is definitely damage from rain, snow, bad weathering for sure. But look at the fabric on this booth. Is that like a yellow? It's just really dark, right?
I think so, or
Dirty.
an orangey kind of browny like color that got dirty. And
Wow, man, this is cool. There's another trash can here. Again, I don't think there's anything in it. Bunch of cobwebs.
if only there was like old cups
Yeah, right.
so we could see like,
This, I'm just so shocked that a place like this still exists. Like back where we're from, this place would have been long gone. It would have been like 17 more businesses after closing. But it seems like there's a lot of abandoned places out here. So you're probably going to get a lot of time capsules like this, especially in the middle of nowhere. Like although you hear a lot of trucks and cars, this road is dead. There's no one walking around. Most of the businesses in this area are completely permanently closed. So it's just traffic. But back here, I love the tile. Like this is very cool looking.
there's a nice little close-up. It's really beautiful.
They had a good sized kitchen. You know, the McDonald's we've been to, the abandoned ones active, they all had a similar size. So this section is pretty on point. Whew. I love abandoned McDonald's.
It's one of our favorite things.
Yeah, we have a huge, if you didn't know, we have a huge collection of old McDonald's toys and Ronald McDonald like figurines and stuffed, what do you call it? Like, not stuffed animals, but
Yeah, plush.
yeah, plush things.
Plushies.
Look how old this monitor is. I've never even heard of that brand.
Futura. That is
Very-
old.
Yeah. Never
Wow.
heard of that.
I'm gonna look in the drive-through section first before we look in the big area. But I first just like looked at when we walked in this area, why does that say girl?
And this probably would have said boy. Oh,
The toys?
yes.
Do they do that anymore?
Oh, I
I don't think they can nowadays.
don't want to answer that.
I don't. Sensitive topic here, guys, but I don't think so. I think everything is unisex. I remember, like, you could pick Barbie
Yeah,
or you can
yep.
pick your, I don't know, your car
And
toy.
the quality of toys decreased like
Yeah.
a lot.
It's bad.
I remember receiving like toy cars like made out of metal.
Yeah.
And now you're getting plastic cars with no decals or anything on it.
And we, like you said, we collect McDonald's toys, so we collect all the old ones still in the bags, all sealed and stuff like that. And if you compare it with today, it's quite depressing.
Yeah.
But yeah, here's your drive-through window. It is smashed into a million pieces. Now, as you guys can see, there's a big fat fence around this property, which is kind of great because we don't have to worry about being seen by that really busy road. So we feel a little bit more comfortable. If you guys watched that Burger King video that we took, we had to dodge people driving by it every 2 seconds, and it was really stressful.
And they were using the parking lot.
Yes. So, and our first McDonald's video, don't forget, we have a McDonald's video. It's about maybe 3 years old by now. It's really old. And that was a newer style McDonald's. So this is completely contrasting what you would have saw in this video. But if you're interested in it and you're seeing this video and you're like, oh, I want to see the other one, check it out.
But it's funny you say newer. It's not that much newer.
It's not, but it's not
newer than this.
It's not this, yeah.
Not our current McDonald's.
But I'm surprised. At least they have some stickers. So we're going to look at some details here. It says, drive-thru service runner, 16 seconds max for order assembly. You gotta wash your hands, select the right size bag. Use a drink carrier for more than 2 beverages. Place items neatly in the bag. Sandwiches flat and fries upright. Gotta be specific. Apparently you're dumping them in there. You know? Determine if cars should be parked. I guess if it starts backing up. Same thing. Order taker cashier, 25 seconds for order taking. That's how quick they want you to order. What if like somebody's just indecisive? Like that's not their fault.
Yeah.
I might sit there and be like, take too long. Wash hands, greet customer, take the order, receive the payment, thank the customer, then move to your right. And it shows exactly where to move to your right. And then tell the customer a runner will be assembling their order.
Yeah.
I've never heard a McDonald's person say, a runner is putting together your order. That's old. And what is this, guys?
Maybe they open the window.
Is this how to... It's strange, right? It looks like a beanbag on a stick or something.
Yeah, look, you see that? It's moving it.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, so you would have slapped it?
Yeah, that's how old it is.
Wow. Now, I'm just going to be careful the way I'm stepping because, as you can see, there is a ton of glass.
And we're wearing Crocs.
So let's see how much glass I can get in my Crocs. We got our cup holders and your old soda machines. Soda machine is obviously really old and doesn't even have a plate saying what soda it was.
This is probably like the first generation version of these soda machines.
Yeah. You would have had a monitor up there and right there. It seems like there would have been 2 monitors. Oh my God.
Yeah, be careful.
And then here you got some checklists. So right here you got a breakfast checklist. And it says if you hand wash, sanitize, change your gloves, sharpen the tools, coffee holding time, etc., etc. Down here is a lunch checklist. So that's same thing, but also some other stuff, sanitizing utensils, and then a dinner checklist. So I guess you had to really make sure you did every single thing every single day. That was their way to check it out.
Seems like it.
Makes sense. So that's the drive-thru area. It's gonna keep going into this way. So like, should we go this way since we're in it?
If we can fit through there.
This is weird. Okay, so obviously this is an ice machine, right? This is an ice machine. Yeah, that door is the skinniest door I've ever seen. It's covered by this, but not that much. So you see like what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's pretty slim.
Okay. Yo, why is it like this? Why would they do this? There's a ton of straws.
Good old McDonald's straws. Miss plastic straws, man. New York, bring it back. Bring back the plastic straws.
All right, guys, we're making it.
Okay.
Come on in before it starts all good.
Oh, it's pretty tight.
This is like a little office area, right?
Yeah.
You got some plastic moving over there.
We've seen something like this.
Yeah, the Burger King was like this as well. You got a safe right here.
Cash draws.
They're all empty. We have a whopping 1 cent here. We're lucky.
We found money.
And I guess they would have stored probably like paper materials, who knows, all sorts of random things have been stored in here. This safe is open though, and I can't really... Oh yeah, let's move this door so we can get through.
There's a little window here. Probably to talk to other employees.
Yeah, this safe is old and empty.
Pretty sure these rooms are called like the booking rooms.
Maybe.
But wow, it's pretty clean though for how long it's been abandoned.
And they got old routers here. They didn't take those with them. And a bunch of drawers that all look empty, so there's no fun little things to look at in there. And then now we're getting to the first drive-thru. That would have been the pickup window. This would have been the order window. And again, somebody decided, I guess, to do this to all the monitors that are left here, which is kind of sucky.
And strange because, again, we're in the middle of nowhere, so they would have to drive out here to deface.
It's kind of farmland out here, you know. What would have been in here? A cassette? Floppy disk? Oh, that is so cool. I love it. And this is actually the computer itself on the floor right here.
Yeah.
All the parts. And what I'm noticing is they have these sanitizers around. Come take a look at that label. Look how old that sanitizer label is.
Wow. That's really old.
Does it have a year?
Probably.
1998.
Okay.
Well, this is the 90s?
Probably.
McDonald's? Very cool. All right, so I guess now we're done with the drive-thru area. So we're gonna go right back to where we started in the beginning and take a look at this kitchen area and see what we can find. What I'm gonna start with is over here, because I noticed we got some labels. So it says sea bags, trays, hot and mild sauce. There's an I'm loving it sticker in the corner. So at least there's like cool little details that we'll be able to find in here. The rest of the computer's got just ripped out and gutted. You got sugar here, barbecue, honey barbecue. This is where all of your condiments would be. Put the ketchup in the bag. You know?
Put the fries in the bag. Put the fries in the bag.
Some people might understand what we're referring to. Same thing, sugar, salt, pepper. So this was just condiment land. This is everything that they would have needed to give to you real quick when you asked for something to be put in the bag.
And this is the view the McDonald's employee would have while customers were coming in.
And I think this would have been the original ceiling. It's like this weird, like stucco looking ceiling. There's not much of it left. So I guess let's look at this island now. I'm gonna call it an island because it's technically an island. Cups. No cups left. I really wanted to find a cup, but it's okay if we don't. Yeah, I don't see any down there.
There's the boy sign.
So another soda machine. And date tested March 1999.
Wow.
Yeah, so this is definitely a 90s McDonald's, which is amazing. Wow. And that confuses me even more because I'm a 90s baby and I don't remember seeing them like this. I was too young.
Well, it could have closed in the 90s and the style is much older.
And they just didn't renovate it. It's probably what it is. You're right. Maybe it's even from the 80s, you know, and they just never...
This is giving me 70s like vibes.
It does give me 70s vibes. We're going to find out though for you guys once we leave. And here is our lovely fry station. It is kind of gross now. There's no stickers on it explaining how to prepare the fries, but we all know the fries would have been here. Is this where the deep... No, it doesn't deep fry here. Why is this one like... I know like there's a thing where they sit and they scoop, right?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, here's a hood. So this would have been a stove.
Like a grill, probably?
Yeah, like there's like connector thingies down there, and I don't know what they go to, but it's definitely for a grill. I mean,
look where they made your burgers.
How gross the panels are. Wow. Now, there was probably more stuff right here, because look, you have these things hanging here, and there's no...
Yeah.
So there's no way this was open like this. Somebody must have took it out. Oh, I guess this is a freezer? So we're about to...
there's another hand sanitizer thing here.
Oh, no, this isn't back into the dining room. This is not important, guys.
So that's where the date of 1998 is. You can't see it. It's right around there.
Nice.
This is pretty darn cool. I wish we found like an item or something, but with how old this place seems, I don't think we're gonna find anything, but this itself is cool. So, oh, that's back where we just came from.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Not important, that door.
Yeah. All right, so I guess let's check out this corner over here. This one. This would have been another, another place where they did the burgers, a grill, and a little fridge here.
Yeah, because like what is...
This is probably where they store the meat and stuff.
Yeah.
There's another sticker over here. I don't know what this sticker would say, but let's see. It's probably some sort of like inspection. Oh, it's a certificate.
Certificate of performance. And that shows the service date of 2007. Inspected and cleaned.
That's still close to the 90s. So.
Yeah. Well, like you said, like the style of this is from that era. Obviously, they definitely didn't redo it or anything like that.
What is these two morgue-looking doors over here? They have like look, they have like lock mechanisms on them. Oh, just probably go back to the freezer.
It's weird though they have a top and a bottom door.
I see a McDonald's sticker on the wall in there.
Yeah, like why is it like so they can hand you something?
Damn, and they would have locked it. It's interesting. Alrighty, I don't know what have went in this corner, but it looks like a little prepping station. There's like a sink there. It's probably where they wash their hands and stuff, or did the dishes. Maybe this was like a whole dish, washing section. Alrighty, I don't even know where to go. Probably through this way. Oh wait, there's a hat here. Please be a McDonald's employee hat.
Are we gonna get lucky? I don't know.
Ready? Oh, it's just a plain black hat. But hey, that could have been, Alrighty, I guess let's step inside this freezer. This is a good size freezer. Now on the wall here, I saw a little McDonald's sticker. That's what I was looking at from out there. Classic, I am loving it. Nothing much. My hands are freezing, so if you see my hands in my pocket, that's why. The temperature just changed dramatically out of nowhere. All right, and this is the back of the back. This was probably some sort of office, locker room maybe? Because they have hangers here, so maybe they hung their work clothes,
This wallpaper,
is pretty tacky.
Look at it. It's
doesn't
like
fit the scenery.
It's like trees, like palm trees, and we are not in the south, guys. We're in the north.
It's very strange.
It's interesting that they still have these sitting here.
Yeah.
Maybe uniforms. Maybe you changed into your uniforms when you got here.
Yeah, or when they hired new employees.
I think there's a mirror behind this.
A mirror? Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a small mirror.
Nice find. Alrighty. This is like a box of tiles, probably for when they were fixing the walls at some point. Not anymore. Okay, let's see what's down here. It's a little strange section. Don't know what have been down here. Can't really tell. Can you tell? I don't know.
I don't know either. It's just probably more machinery type.
For anyone who's worked at McDonald's, you guys helped us a lot with the knowledge of what we didn't know back when we filmed the first Abandoned McDonald's. So if you recognize anything, definitely let us know. Yeah, there's not much back here. A lot of controls. Like this thing has a key in it. I don't know what it's for. This thing says syrup.
Automatic clean post store syrup make quick reference guide.
Wow, still has a key in it. And back here just looks like
the bathroom that we saw from the other bathroom.
Yeah, this was definitely the employee bathroom.
It's nothingness now. Different color. Slightly.
Wow. This is pretty cool. I think we're loving it, right?
I sure am.
What's that?
It's gonna be delicious on my breakfast dishes responsibilities.
So this is where they wash the dishes. I was wrong.
Yeah, because I also saw over here,
Yeah.
when doing dishes, do not use green scratch pads. Use blue non-scratch pad. And operating the push button proportioner. Whatever a proportioner is. I have no idea what a proportioner is.
Me either. Now, please.
You guys know.
Please don't make fun of our lack of knowledge. You know, everyone's different. Everyone has different levels of knowledge on things. We've never worked, well, you've never worked in a McDonald's, right?
I've never worked in food services.
Yeah, me either. So we're not going to know anything about anything in here. So try to not be mean, because we get a lot of comments like that.
They're like, you don't know what that is? And I'm like, no, I'm sorry, I don't know what that medical device is in a hospital.
My favorite one is the radio station.
Oh, God.
As if any of us worked in a radio station. But, wow.
This is weird. Look how sideways. Like,
This was definitely some sort of storage.
did they, like, I feel like this is an add-on. Like,
Yeah.
like this wall is completely wonky. And I just see it had to have been stored. Look, we're on a hill. Like, you guys can't probably tell, but we're on like a incline here. And I don't see anything here. So I'm gonna check this.
That is disgusting.
It might have been a poster one day, and now it's not. But I wanted to check just in case. It's pretty gross, yeah. But I also saw over here.
That is very weird looking. It looked like it was opened or something.
Like it's just pepper packets, pepper and equal packet.
Yeah.
It says equal on it. Equal and pepper, Splenda. I was hoping for a coupon. I didn't get lucky. Because last time in the McDonald's we found coupons, which were kind of cool. And this is bag and box. So I guess that's for putting the syrup things on the soda machine.
Yeah.
Another storage thing. Closet. And then this is going to be another.
All right.
And then look, there's like a way to look.
Yeah,
is that like a window to hand food in from the truck?
Yeah, the floor feels very strange in here. It's like moving, so. Yeah, it's pretty. Let's see what's going on in here. Oh, yeah.
I think it might be boarded on the other side or something. I just didn't want to go in because I see horror things about people getting locked in freezers. Imagine it like locked behind us and we were stuck. All right, so last part of this thing. Let's check in here first. This is another storage thing. It's the other side of this employee room, but there's plumbing. So I don't know what would have been here, but it's some sort of pipes and stuff. Maybe you guys know. There's already a bathroom over there, so I doubt this would have been a bathroom, but.
Probably the maintenance. This could have been the maintenance closet.
Right, because they have the hook thingies to hang things. And then the lockers were out here. So let's get behind the door, see if anything's left in any of these lockers. Bright green lockers. And then obviously this is the power section, and it says McDonald's on it.
They put their logo on everything.
Nothing in front of power panels. Okay.
I mean, this is pretty in front of it.
Yeah, don't put anything in front of the power panels.
But let's put
this in front of it.
Locker right in front of it.
Yeah, there's nothing here. There's a lock that's really old on here, locked with the door open. Yeah. Sadly, there's nothing in it.
Sign. That's pretty cool with the McDonald's logo on it, especially for people who likes to collect the McDonald's stuff.
And there's these weird tubes on the floor, and I don't know what they are, but they're plastic. It's really crowded.
I'm actually surprised we don't have glass in our foot right now.
I'm gonna probably. But yeah, that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this explore. We think that this is so unique and so different. It's definitely stuck from at least the 90s and back. So this is something that you will not see anywhere else because one, something's not going to be abandoned for over 20 years and last like this.
Yeah.
And the new ones are all renovated. So this is special. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Of course, subscribe and like if you haven't already, and check us out on all our social media platforms on Facebook, Urbax Vibes, Instagram, Urbax Vibes, Real Zek and Oxize 93, TikTok, Real Zek and Oxize 93, and on X, Urbax Vibes as well. And we'll see you guys for the next Explorer.